Hey Shaq, what's up,
Tony,
bro? Happy New Year.
what's good? Same to you, bro.
How you been?
I've been great, man.
Yeah, nigga, look like you done made you a little bit of money. You out there looking like a rapper and shit. What you doing, man?
Yeah, I
Let me
have made
see,
some money,
nigga.
man. I made a lot of money.
You been doing good?
Yeah, I've been doing excellent, man. My first deal, man, was over 50,000, man. I still use your method to this day. I brought Mojo, I done brought a couple dollars and a couple tools that I couldn't afford when I was taking your free course. I still make majority of my deals based off the methods that I learned from you, man. I done gave him my own little nickname. No disrespect. I call it the poor man's method because I was able to get my first deal literally with no money. And everything that we learned in your course, like, that's what I used. Regardless of the amount of money I done made, like, I still have a better return using your method.
Dog, how much money have you made?
I made close to $250,000.
Oh, you lying like shit, nigga.
I ain't bullshit. You know me.
Nigga, you
Look, I
lying
went
like
and brought
shit.
up. Look at my car, Tony. No funny shit. I went and got this car on June 1st of my birthday. I went and got a brand new. I just hit 30,000 miles on the car. I went and got a brand new S550 for my birthday because I had lost my first car that I had. I then went and got a new place to stay in. I was living with my girlfriend at the time, so I was able to move into a new place. We still together, but I've been able to stand on my own 2 feet basically.
Shaq, I know you ain't just say you made no goddamn $250,000.
I don't want to sit there and brag about like no objects and no stuff that I got, but yeah, I just sent you contracts. My first deal, Tony, was over $50,000, and the only reason I took $50,000 is because I was out in Arizona at my boy's engagement party, so I was out there. So I decided to JV the deal with one of my buddies that I had back here in Virginia, and I posted the contract when I closed the deal.
Somebody said, where the receipts at? He be sending
I
them to
got
me.
receipts. I ain't at
He done
home. I
put a,
got receipts. Hey, I
he
ain't
done,
gonna, I ain't got no
Hey,
reason
look.
to
First
well.
off, I wouldn't even let him get up here if he was lying. I already be sending. He be sending me the screenshots of my DM. I just never had the chance to bring him in here and show him the love. That's all.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. There's 300 people up here. You know what I'm saying?
I like it, dog.
Me
Like
neither. I was just talking to
I,
Melissa.
I really remember like how fucking broke you were. I remember conversations that you sent me. I remember you trying to make it to Vegas, and I was trying to get you the flight and everything. I remember all that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
And I ain't never fought you because you was doing so much. Like you was taking care of so much. That was a major event for you. It was I believe it was your first big major event. So I never took none of it
my
to heart.
only
You know
my
what I'm
only
saying?
event. It's my only
Yeah.
event.
Right.
Yeah.
So I ain't never taken it. I was live the whole time.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, man, I can't believe like the success I've seen with some of y'all, man. That's why it makes me feel better when I make money now, because it ain't like the people that have come behind me haven't been influenced and impacted on the way, bro. I remember like conversations and
Yeah.
DMs that you sent me, like you was like, "Yo, I'm fucked up," and I'm looking at you now, like, Sean, I got the big body. I paid my mom
Bro,
shit.
I remember you gave us Deal Machine for free for 30 days. That's when I started getting up 4 in the morning every morning. My girl had to go to work by 9 in the morning, so I would drive from about 5 in the morning, anywhere from 4:30 to like 8 o'clock, and try to make it back home. But I didn't even have enough money to get like the first subscription for Deal Machine. I used your 30-day promo code. We all got it for free. Everybody that was in the group. And I had to make another email so I could use it again. But I wound up losing all those properties that I had opted in the system.
You put that work in, dog.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, it's been good, man. I ain't gonna lie. My mom was
Hey,
able to
Shaq
fly.
said, yeah, I
Look,
paid my mom crib ball from September to January.
she flew for the first time in her life back in August. She came and surprised my little brother for his birthday, August 31st. And that was his first birthday home in 8 years. And that was my mom' first time being back in Virginia since she had moved to the West Coast. That was her first time flying. And it just so happened the hotel that I got her, she had never been back to that hotel since she was a teenager. That was one of her first jobs. But yeah,
Hey,
it's
yo,
been life-changing.
this some real shit. This year, we going back to Vegas, right? But if they open it
Right.
back up, dog, I'm putting you on stage with me in Vegas, dog. Like, I'm gonna put you on stage, dog. I got the videos and everything to be able to see that journey from the nigga that was in there
Right.
in the cars with me to like now what you done did right now. Nigga, that shit is amazing. Like,
Yeah, I
That's
can't lie, man. I can't lie to you, Tony. I always had faith. I knew I would be something. You know what I mean? I always knew I would be something, but I never knew like your life could change like that quick, like in the same year. You know, like we used to say it up there. We used to say it on the calls, like one deal, like one deal to change your life. Yeah, it's the truth.
you done made $250,000, and that shit started from a free trainer.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. If I look at the records, man, I don't think I've made no money from no tools that I've used, from any tools. I'm still partnered with some dudes, and we all pitch in, like as a group effort, because two of the other guys trying to learn how to wholesale. We all pitching in. I'm not familiar with the tools, you know, so I just put the money in, and I appreciate you, though, Tony. If I haven't told you face to face, I really do appreciate you. And I appreciate everybody that was on them free trainings.
That puts you in a whole different category, man. Like, and I know what to do for your mindset.
I don't know if some people up here know how hard it is to give away something for free for 30 days straight, but we witnessed it. Like, it take a different type of person to get up here and give away game every day for free. You know, dealing with all the different attitudes and just everything. You know, it used to be hundreds of people on the training sometimes.
400 or 500 people on a call.
Yeah, so I tilt my hat to you, man.
Appreciate
Because I'm pretty sure it's way more lives you change. There's so many people I see from that group that's like, done took off, like for real.
It's a bag in that group, man.
Yes.
It was so many people that put in the work, and I look at it now. I tell people all the time, I started off with no expectations. I wasn't even thinking about trying to like be the biggest or the best or whatever. I just wanted to make the impact. I wanted to help people. I was like, yo, let's do this shit. And like I remember like kind of like the journey of that 31-day challenge and like having my sister's wedding and all these different things that were going on and I ain't want y'all to miss none of that shit. I had y'all at the wedding. I'm like, yo, like y'all really became like true family, man, and it was important to see y'all be successful, man. I remember the night that y'all had, when you stepped up and we had the call and you was like, yo, Tone, I was out of pocket. Like, you know, I knew better. Like y'all had fucked up and you was like, hey, man, we gotta handle this shit. Like it was just like, I was so impressed by like the level of accountability. We got a competition at the end of the training, guys versus the girls. And the guys got on the phone and did something completely unethical. They called the seller and told a lie to the seller. And they know I don't play that shit. Like one thing I train is being ethical when we do business. No Jay Morrison. Like we ain't playing no bullshit. Like, listen, they was like, yeah, we just told the seller that we was a title company so we can get. I was like, no, absolutely not. We don't play no funny games at all. Like. And I watched the level of accountability that you guys took. And it was just amazing because I knew at that point, like not only did I make an impact for you guys to have the ability to know what to do as far as the steps to make money, but I also knew that you would do it ethically. I also knew like I had now put something in your mind that you were going to move and do this business in a different manner. And that shit right there is what it's all about because so many people see young black guys come into business and they always try to do the fast way so people think that you guys going to do some bullshit and be unethical. There's so many people, like in Philly right now, they put in legislation where they're trying to pass laws where you got to get a license, right? And a lot of times it's because people trying to just get the dollar and they don't care about being ethical. But in my trainings, we speak on this heavily, and it was so amazing to see y'all step up and be accountable. Like, you're like, hey, Tom, let me be real, man. I still got those recordings to know that y'all out here, man, being successful with integrity. Like, that's what I live by. Like, somebody sent me a message that somebody don't like how this whole Jay Morrison situation going or whatever. And I said, everything I do is with integrity. I said, I don't worry about, and I don't walk in fear. None of that. I say, I move with integrity, period. If it makes you uncomfortable to see honesty, if it makes you uncomfortable for somebody to hold somebody accountable, then hey, I don't know what to tell you.
So big.
But I move with integrity. Like, I got principles. Like, when you spend money with me, when you invest with me, period, you know that you got somebody that's like, this motherfucker ain't gonna play. He coming to bring what he say he gonna bring to the table, period. That's how I operate. And that's what I want to make sure people understand is that when I start training, I'm a real coach. I really want to see my people win. And I take a lot of pride in seeing and hearing these stories. Because then it means that when I put that time into the training, it wasn't for nothing. It
Right.
made the impact that I wanted it to make. And I remember what I said as a goal going into that training, what I wanted to be able to make in that training. I was like, hey, I wanted to be able to make $500,000 with all the people that we had in the training. I said, everybody can make 10 grand, we can get $500,000. That was my goal.
Yeah.
And we now have
Yeah.
students that have made $500,000 on their own in that out of that 31-day training. You've made
Right.
$250,000 out of that 31-day training. I know guys that have made 140, 170, 200,000 and more. So I'm super proud of y'all, man. Super, super proud of y'all. I think this is like, you know, a testament of like being an action taker, really implementing. It's one of those things, man. You got to make sure like you never forget what the success feels like, but don't forget
Right.
what it feels like when you was in my DM like, hey, bro, I'm fucking busted right now. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm busted
Yeah.
right now.
Right.
Because that'll keep you motivated to make sure like you don't get too loose and you don't get too complacent. Like it's still work time. Like, and I tell everybody, like for me personally right now, I'm not a millionaire this year. I'm starting back at zero. I'm not a millionaire this year.
Right.
It's time to go. You got to go do it again. Like it's about building it up, but still making sure that you take time. Like, and this is what I'm doing right now. I'm taking time with my kids. Like, I'm gonna make sure that we get that family time in. But like, really, like, keep busting your ass, man, because I want to see you keep going. I want to see you hit a
I will.
half. I want to see you hit 750. I want to see you hit a milli, and that shit is possible. Like, and I want you to understand that shit is possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already see. I bet you
Yeah.
didn't think you could make 100,000. I bet you when you first
Hell
started, you was
no.
like, I ain't gonna make 100,000. And
I'm
now,
still in that surreal mode.
yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's certain times where like, because I tell people my story is really one that 2020 it blew up. I started off 2020 with 47,000 followers. By the end of the year, I had
Mm-hmm.
183,000 followers. And
Yes, the growth.
the growth was amazing, and it was like for me, it was the most money I ever made at one time. Like ran up a bag in 2020. It's moments like I'm sitting there today as I'm about to book a private jet with me and my kids so we can take our first PJ together. Like, and I'm like, damn, like this is what it's all about. And I want to make sure like we get out here and everybody gets to feel that success because the success isn't just like predetermined for certain people.
Right.
There's a recipe to the success. And success leaves clues. People say this all the time. And I put a whole book of clues together. I got my book, The 21 Proven Secrets. I got the RonaProof training. I got free and paid training. I got my
Yes,
old YouTube
sir.
channel. You can go to my YouTube channel and get paid. So I want you guys to make sure that you understand. I want you to understand this. If you put in the work and remain consistent, you will be rewarded. Even if it doesn't come instantly, just keep putting in the work. It will be rewarded. I promise you. Like, that's one of the best things I can tell you. And when you get to where you're trying to go, that shit feel amazing.
Absolutely. I just want to let people know Tony's strategy works. I have not been in your advanced courses, but I can tell you the beginning courses, if that's all you can afford, that's good enough.
Bro, you did 31-day challenge with me. Shit, don't get no more advanced than that. Shit.
Exactly. Yeah, that was yeah, you gave us the game, man.
It don't get no more advanced than that. That shit is like
And Tony, we watching you and we proud of your growth too, man. You done grew tremendous since the 30-day challenge. Like, man,
yeah, I
I'm
only
proud
had
to
like
just see you.
15,000 followers at that point. It was like I
Hey,
was still.
bro, every time I pull up YouTube and see your face, I'm like, I'm like, yo, that's my guy. I'm like, yo, that's the guy who trained me. People like, no. I'm like, yo, that's the guy who trained me. Like, and people don't believe it.
That's so crazy.
People don't believe it. I know. People don't believe it. But I appreciate you, man, more than anything. I appreciate everybody that was in that group. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody.
I bet you
because it was a group effort at the end of the day.
I bet you do, Nick. You made $250,000. He appreciate every motherfucking thing. He's like, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
I mean, but to be honest with you, Tony, that's who I was already in my heart. Like, I've been able to I take care of everybody, man. My family, when it comes to my family, like, I'm the go-to guy, but that's who I already was in my heart. Like, honestly, like, I was already built for it. I just didn't have the funds, you know. I take care of my family. Like, that's what I do. I take care of my mom, my brothers. They know they can call me now. Everybody, you know, the ones who depend on me know they can call me now. My mom, you know, she's single, so I'm that man for her. You know what I mean? She don't have to go searching for no man for security and stuff like that. You know what I mean? My daughter's mom, she's secure. You know, me and her, we get along. We went through a lot of stuff for me just being broke, you know? You'll go through a lot of problems just not having the funds in life.
We're here preaching right now. God,
yeah, people talking about how money the root of all evil. Not having money is one of the roots of all evil, because the things that people do when they don't have money is ridiculous. You know what I mean? And the way people treat you when you don't have. You know, so the objective is to have. You know, because you can take care of your responsibilities, because ultimately, me not having money, I couldn't take care of my responsibilities, you know, creating a daughter. You know, you used to see my daughter in some of the trainings, all in the videos. You know, I'm able to take care of her like she needs me to.
I love it.
Life is great, bro. Life is great. I'm able to actually sit back, and I know what it means to have your time back, you know what I mean? Because I don't stress about rent. Just last year, I couldn't even help my girl pay rent. I couldn't help her. I remember she gave me 6 months, I believe, to like go hard and use her car and just do what I had to do. I wound up not hitting that goal, actually. I wound up getting it done. Like, rent is that's not a problem. Like, I don't want to talk too much, Tony, for real, man. I don't want to, you know how it is, though, man. You was there. You was in the gym. It was rough, man. You know what I mean? It was rough. It was really rough. You know, me and my girl, we went through a real rough patch. She didn't want to tell me that it was a money thing, because she didn't want to put that load on me outside of everything else I was already dealing with. Yeah, I overcame all of that, man. Thanks to the training.
Don't that feel good when you overcome some shit?
It do. It do. But I believe. You know, from the moment you got on that training call and you hung up on us, I knew we was going to win. When you got on that jump and we was up there messing around and somebody was doodling, I think it was me, Tony, because I didn't know how to use Zoom. And I was trying to, I ain't going to say it was, I think it was me. But anyways, I'm sorry for the team and whoever got hung up on that day. But from that day, I knew we was going to win, because you was not playing with us. You weren't playing with us at all, like, not even a little bit. And I said, this is what we needed. You know, that's what I needed at the time. I needed somebody to kick us in the ass like we got kicked in the ass for them 30 days.
Y'all was in that bitch sick. Y'all was like, damn, brother, don't play. He was like, hey, look, everybody was like, did he just really end the training? Oh, shit, he did end the training. My DMs had everybody like, Tony, please don't punish everybody.
Right.
We didn't mean it.
Hey, Tony got on that call and said, everybody get it. All for one, one for all. And that was the mentality. Yeah, I can't wait till we link up, man, for real.
They said real estate boot camp. It really was like a boot camp. Yo, that last week, we was on calls at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Remember, you couldn't be late. Remember, it got to a point where you had to start letting people in. You say you couldn't be too late, you know, but yeah, that was boot camp. We had to learn scripts. We had to challenge each other with the script. Tell us somebody was the buyer.
Them live role
during the script, live role playing. Tony gave us, I ain't going to get out of juice up here tonight because I don't know how he do that, but Tony gave us the X, Y, and Z that I still use to this day on what to say on those calls. And, you know, we got an opportunity to role play with people we have never met a day in our life, people all across the country. You know, and it bring out the nerves in people. Come to find out, a lot of people was terrified. A lot of people had everything it took, but was just terrified to make the phone calls. So Tony got a lot of people out of their comfort zone. I was one of them, you know, because as vocal as I was terrified to read the script. Thomas used to get on me, Tony, like, for real. Like, that was my guy, man. Because Thomas would hear how I used to talk on the calls. I think Thomas knew, like, no, Shaq ain't as confident as he sound like. So he would put me on the spot. I'm like, oh, man. Like, but, yeah, I ain't going to hold you up, though.
Proud of you, Shaq. That's dope.
Proud
shit,
of you, too, bro. I'm proud of you, too. Let me show you the last pickup. So look at the last pickup, man. Look at the last pickup. Hold on, let me show you something, man. For the player haters, man. Yeah. Off real estate.
Talk heavy.
But yeah, I ain't gonna hold you no more, Tony.
Off real estate.
Y'all ready to get in that training? I'm trying to get my mom. She keep playing around. I keep telling her. She keep telling me she keep acting like she's not tech savvy. I told her go on Instagram. The link is in his bio, and I told her I'm gonna pay for her way. But hopefully, my mom will be in that training this year.
I see that boy in the
Yeah,
Benzo.
yeah, I'm about to get like you, man. I got some of this little runts, man. I got some runts. I just picked up some runts, man.
Yeah.
Yow.
That's Reggie in the runs bag. What you doing?
No, man, don't make me put a light on it, Tony. Don't make me do it, man.
Hey, you better not be smoking Reggie in the runs bag.
No, you gonna see when we link up, man. I'm able to shop, Tony. I got time now, Tony. I'm able to shop, man. No bullshit, man. I got time now. Hell yeah. What you got planned for him next, though, man?
RonaProof 2.0. We got RonaProof 2.0 coming this year. I think I'm going to do it next Sunday. I'm going to do the first live training.
Okay, I got to get back in them trainings, man. Nothing wrong with sharpening your skills, man. I kind of been getting comfortable, but I definitely got to sharpen my skills and stay on top of it for this new year because I plan on doing way better this year. I plan on breaking at least $1 million this year. Yeah, man. I got to get in that M Club, man.
RonaProof 2.0 coming soon.
I'm on it. You can count me in. I'm on it. I'm about to get up out of here, Tony, so I can roll up like
Peace,
you, man.
Brother. Hey, holla at you, dog.
I love you. Much love. I appreciate your time,
there,
bro.
100.
You as well. Peace.